Vishal garu. Here, sir. Here.
Yes, sir.
Here, sir. Trailer is good.
Thank you so much.
చాలా బాగుంది. యూజువల్గా థ్రిల్లర్స్ బాగుంటాయి కాబట్టి ఖచ్చితంగా సక్సెస్ కూడా వస్తుందని ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం. బట్ అన్నీ బాగానే ఉంది కానీ ఎప్పటి నుంచో మీ తెలుగు డైరెక్ట్ సినిమా డ్యూ ఉంది కదా, అది ఎప్పుడు?
Sir, I personally feel now, there is no language barrier anymore. Every movie is doing well in every language. But yeah, I always have been wanting to do direct Telugu. I actually approached a couple of directors also. And Venki Atluri was one among the directors I actually spoke 2 years back. I felt he's very, his films are very sensible for me. And I hope in future someday I definitely collaborate with some direct Telugu director.
All Tamil heroes anta kuda direct.
Yes, sir, I want to. I'm looking forward, really looking forward
only
to it.
due is yours.
Yes, sir, definitely. Very soon, very soon.
Thank you, sir. All the best.
Thank you, sir.
విష్ణు గారు హాయ్ సార్.
Hi, sir.
మోస్ట్ డిఫికల్ట్ పార్ట్ ఏంటి ఆర్యన్కి సంబంధించి?
The most difficult part while
దిస్ ఫిలిం
acting or producing or the film itself? Character. So like I said, the villain is dead. So when I'm investigating or I give my expressions out, who am I going to give it against? So there's no villain. So I have to be very careful with my expression meter. How much should I? If I give it too much, it look like the villain is no more. What are you giving? Why are you giving so much of reaction? If I give less, I'll look very casual on the screen. So that was very difficult for me, and it took a lot of talking and discussing with Praveen to get that right. And also I had to be a little different from Rachasan. So Rachasan is a very strong. I shouldn't say my movie is a cult movie, but it is one of the textbook thrillers right now. And still, I think hardly any movie has has surpassed Rachasan. So that again, being different from Rachasan character was very difficult for me.
ఆల్ ద బెస్ట్ ఫర్ తెలుగు.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
విష్ణు గారు,
Yes, sir.
నిన్న యాక్చువల్లీ ఐ హ్యాపెన్ టు సీ యువర్ స్పీచ్ వీడియో సక్సెస్ మీట్లో అనుకుంటా మీరు మాట్లాడుతున్నారు. ఇట్ ఈస్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఫర్ యాక్టర్స్ టు రెడ్యూస్ దేర్ పే చెక్స్ అని చెప్పి ఒక మాట అన్నారు. వాట్ ఈస్ దట్? అంటే యాక్టర్స్ చెప్పడం రేర్ కదా, ప్రొడ్యూసర్గా చెప్తున్నారు అది.
Sir, now we all know what is happening in cinema, sir. The business models have changed. After OTT has come in, a lot of change has happened in cinema. And initially there was, a lot of OTT sales. So everybody hiked their salaries. And slowly, the number of audiences that started coming to theaters every month reduced. They were very selective. Only for this actor I'll go first day. This particular actor I'll wait. This genre I'll watch on OTT. This genre I want to watch in theaters. After reviews I'll go to a theater. So they're very clear as to what movie they want to watch first day into the theater and what movie they'll want to wait and watch. So when the situation has changed so much, I personally feel the dynamics of the industry also have to change. I feel that when the OTT were giving high values, everyone hiked their salaries. But now that the OTT has become very selective in buying and the satellite market is down, the footfalls in the theater have reduced. After all this has happened, I personally feel we need to reduce our salaries a little or go into profit sharing mode. If that works, if movie works, you get your salary. So that is my whole take. Why I'm saying this is because there are so many movies unsold right now. In every single language, so many movies unsold. I don't think it's the right business model. Only if a producer survives, the industry will survive. So that is why I said what I said.
సో ప్రొడ్యూసర్ కాబట్టి పెయిన్ తెలిసిందంటారు.
Sir?
Because you are a producer, you just came to know about the pain.
Yes, sir. From my first movie, sir, thank God, I have been working like this, sir. I know what is happening in the business. I know what is the theatrical collection. I used to go and sit in the distributor office to see what numbers are coming. And I wanted to get clarity in the business right from my early stages. That's why I'm very practical. If I want to take a risk, I will not take a big risk. I'll take very, very small risks based on my market. And that is how I do my films. So maybe, because I became a producer, I understood it more. But I was always doing it, sir. Even Rachasan, that time I was not a full-fledged producer. I have reduced my salary. There are so many other more movies which I did before that. I have reduced my salaries. And I've gone into profit sharing mode currently also now for some of the films that I'm doing with other producers. So I am following it. So I'm not talking what I'm not following. I only want the industry to grow. And the only way it will grow is not from me, sir. It has to come from the top. That is my request. That's it.
ఆల్ ది బెస్ట్.
Thank you.
విశాల్ గారు, క్లైమాక్స్ చేంజ్ చేసి అంటున్నారు కదా, తెలుగు తమిళ్కి ఎందుకు చేంజ్ చేయాల్సి వచ్చింది సార్?
Even Tamil we updated, sir. And the thing is, we have said something in the climax which previously the audience in Tamil didn't, kind of like 20%, 25% were not happy about it. Actually, our original climax was not that. So then suddenly we decided, no, we should have put our original climax. So we put that back. We put that back in Tamil also. So luckily that we are releasing 1 week later. That's the only 20%, 25% negative we got after the release in Tamil. So we have changed it for the Telugu audience right away, right from day one itself. So that is the reason. The reason I can't tell you now. If you watch the movie, you'll understand.
మరి తమిళ్లో అదే క్లైమాక్స్ ఉంటుంది.
Yes, Tamil right now is playing with the same climax.
ఓకే, మీరు నెక్స్ట్ మూవీ మట్టి కుస్తీ 2 అన్నారు కదా, అది ఎప్పుడు స్టార్ట్ అవబోతుంది ఏంటి అసలు?
So my next is Rachasan director and Mamita Baiju with Mamita Baiju. It's called Irendavanam. So that's my next release. So we have finished shoot and Satyajyothi Tyagarajan sir is the producer. That's the first release that will come in February. Now we are shooting for Gatta Kusti 2, which is Matti Kusti 2. 25 days are over, another 45-50 days of work, and I think I should be releasing the movie in May or June.
ఓకే,
Thank you.
శ్రద్ధ డాగ్ మహారాజ్ తర్వాత మళ్ళీ ఇది ఇప్పుడు ఈ సినిమా ఎందుకు ఇంత టైం తీసుకుంటున్నారు తెలుగులో? అసలు ఏంటి ఆఫర్స్ రావట్లేదా, లేకపోతే మీరే సెలెక్టెడ్గా పోతున్నారా ఏంటి?
ఆఫర్స్ వస్తుంది, కానీ నాకు ఇష్టమైన స్క్రిప్ట్స్ రావట్లేదు. అండ్ నాకు రియలైజ్ అయింది దట్ రియలైజ్ కాదు, నేను స్టార్ట్ నుంచి ఐ వాంటెడ్ టు బీ అన్ ఎక్స్ప్లోరేటరీ యాక్టర్. అంటే డిఫరెంట్ జానరాస్, డిఫరెంట్ క్యారెక్టర్స్, డిఫరెంట్ స్టోరీస్ ట్రై చేద్దామని నేను స్టార్ట్ నుంచేనే ఐ వాజ్ ఆల్వేస్ కీన్. ఇప్పుడు ఐఎమ్ ఈవెన్ మోర్ కీన్. సో ఐఎమ్ జస్ట్ లుకింగ్ అవుట్. నేను ఏ రష్లో లేను. ఐఎమ్ ఇన్ అ వెరీ రిలాక్స్డ్ మోడ్. గుడ్ వర్క్ ఆల్వేస్ మేక్స్ ఇట్స్ వే టు మీ.
ఏ జోనర్ అంటే బాగా మీకు ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఉంది క్యారెక్టర్స్?
నాకు కామెడీలో చాలా ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఉంది. అండ్ చాలా పేరు తెలీదు. I think I have good comic timing because I started out with థియేటర్లో అంటే స్టేజ్ మీద నేను డ్రామాస్ చేశాను. అక్కడ I used to do a lot of comedies. So comedy, romance, maybe action, ఎన్ని genres ఉన్నాయి, అన్ని genres నేను I want to try.
Director Praveen.
Yes, sir.
Here. So,
Yeah.
As Vishal mentioned that you chopped the last version of Selvaraghavan's speech. So, haven't you felt that Telugu audience perspective will be different? That they might like the ending.
Yeah, that's a thought that did cross us. But then, so it was like how Vishnu said, that was probably our original version. It's not like we had changed it or like redid it. We had that version already. And then we just thought that we'll revert to that. That's all. So yeah, this thought is always there. Yeah, maybe that can also happen.
Because many Tamil films which didn't work in Tamil Nadu worked in Telugu.
Yeah, that is always a possibility, yes.
Okay. And also people were comparing the film with The Law-Abiding Citizen. Have you gone through those?
I saw the remarks, but I am not aware of the film. I haven't.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Vishal. Yeah. So, what about the anticipation factor which had the film? Because you revealed the killer is dead, and you also revealed that the climax is changed, whatever. So, will Telugu audience already lost that kind of anticipation which was earlier?
No. The movie is not about who did it. It's about how. So
but
that is the suspense.
Even the who did it was not revealed before the
Yes,
release.
so it was always planned that for Telugu audiences we want, because sir, we are coming 1 week late. Already people know about it, so there's no point of hiding it. That's the unique element of this movie, and we want people to come and watch who did it. After this also, if we hide, there's no point, because we're stupid, because things are already online. So I know the audiences are very smart, so I don't want to hide it right now and make it a big suspense. It is revealed
Not
in
about
Tamil.
hiding right now, but when you people revealed the posters on your social media platforms that the killer
Yeah, sir,
committed
it's
person
out already, sir. If you see first 3 days, a lot of audiences watched. So it's out already. So like I said, who is the killer? If I give it out, that is a wrong reveal. But what I gave you out happens only the first 20 minutes of the movie. After that, there's 2 hours of movie that you have to watch. So I'm giving you away only 20 minutes. So how it is done is the rest of the 2 hours. So I'm very confident that whatever we have told you will only ignite interest in the audience to see how it is done.
And have you ever felt that this question many people asked you earlier as well, but have you ever felt that, okay, Ratsasan, I might have released the dubbo version here so that I can get more,
Yes,
you could have
yes,
got more
definitely,
market.
definitely. That's something that I still think that I missed out on. Actually, I wanted it to, but end of the day, it was producer's call. I was not the producer, so he decided to sell the rights, and I'm happy that it was a hit for Velamkonda Srinivas, and yeah, I missed an opportunity. I would say definitely. It's something I regret till date.
And were you happy with the Hindi output with Akshay Kumar?
No, frankly, I think it didn't do justice to the original, and I don't think that was the way we wanted the Hindi remake to turn out to be. But yeah, everybody have their own uniqueness and bring out their own way of narrating the same script. That is why I'm always scared of remakes, because sometimes the original gets lost. I was supposed to do Jersey remake, and today I feel somewhere it's good that I didn't do it. It's a classic. Let it be like that. Thank you.
హాయ్ శ్రద్ధ.
హలో అండి.
ఎస్, మీ క్యారెక్టర్స్ అన్నీ చూసుకున్నట్లయితే చాలా సెటిల్డ్గా అండ్ ఆ క్యారెక్టర్స్ కూడా ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఉన్నది అనిపించేలాగా రోల్ సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకుంటారు మీరు. అండ్ కమింగ్ టు ఆర్యన్, ఎలా ఉండబోతుంది రోల్?
ఇందులో కూడా ఒక వాల్యూ కాంట్రిబ్యూషన్ ఉంది నా క్యారెక్టర్ది. సినిమా చూస్తే ఖచ్చితంగా విష్ణుది అండ్ సెల్వా సర్ది దే మేజర్ పోర్షన్స్. బట్ హ్యావింగ్ సెడ్ దాట్, నా క్యారెక్టర్ ఒక ఇన్వెస్టిగేటివ్ ప్రాసెస్లో షీఈ్ అ కాంట్రిబ్యూటర్ టు ద హోల్ థింగ్. జస్ట్ సార్ట్ ఆఫ్ asking questions on behalf of the audience, lekapothe just sort of speaking the minds of the audience, speaking out these doubts. So ala it's a really nice character. It's Telugu audience nannu ila inka chudledani nenu namtanu. I think yeah, she's a very intellectual, hardworking journalist, very ethical, డిఫరెంట్ అనే చెప్పొచ్చు. కెన్ సే దట్.
యాక్చువల్లీ అంటే ఈ గ్యాప్ రావడానికి నచ్చిన క్యారెక్టర్స్ ఇంకా రావట్లేదని చెప్పారు. సో వాట్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ రోల్స్ ఆర్ యూ లుకింగ్ ఫర్?
ఐఎమ్ లుకింగ్ ఫర్, ఐ జస్ట్ వాంట్ టు బ్రేక్ మై స్టీరియో టైప్ అని చెప్పొచ్చా. అందరూ నన్ను చాలా సీరియస్ అయిన యాక్టర్, చాలా పిక్కీ అని. ఐఎమ్ నాట్ పిక్కీ, ఐఎమ్ జస్ట్ లుకింగ్ ఫర్ ద మోస్ట్ బేసిక్ థింగ్స్. ఒక మంచి స్క్రిప్ట్ ఉండాలి, మంచి టీం ఉండాలి, నాకు పర్ఫామ్ చేయడానికి ఒక ఛాన్స్ ఉండాలి. బట్ now I really want to break the stereotype. Okay, romantic kind of role, or something funny, something light, spy, thriller, action. Like I said, whatever genre is there, sci-fi. Naku Bahubali-la oka like period drama cheyadaniki naku chala, it's a big dream of mine. So that's something I really want to do. బేసిక్లీ మీరు అందరినీ అన్ని తెలుగు ఫిల్మ్ ఇండస్ట్రీకి చెప్పేయండి. ఐ వాంట్ టు ట్రై ఎవ్రీథింగ్ అండర్ ద సన్ బేసిక్లీ.
సో వాట్ ఎలిమెంట్ ఈజ్ ఎ ట్రిగ్గర్ టు యాక్సెప్ట్ దిస్ ఫిలిం అండ్ యువర్ రోల్?
ఇందులో నేను ఒక ఫారెన్సిక్, బట్ దాన్ని దాటి ఐల్ బీ ప్లేయింగ్ హిస్ లవ్ ఇంట్రెస్ట్. సో అండ్ ఇంతకు ముందు చేసిన దానికి ఇది చాలా డిఫరెంట్ ఉంటుంది. సో ఐ వాంట్ ఎక్స్ప్లోర్ దిస్.
ఓకే, మీరు ఎంజాయ్ చేశారా? ఎలా ఈ క్యారెక్టర్ని ఎలా ఎంజాయ్ చేశారు?
యా, నాకు క్యారెక్టర్ అండ్ షూటింగ్ స్పాట్స్ రెండు మిక్స్లో అసలు ఎక్కడెక్కడికో వెళ్ళి తీశారు. ఆల్మోస్ట్ కింద చూస్తే ఇలా దూకి పడిపోయగలం అలాంటి చోట్ల తీసుకెళ్ళి నటించు అని అన్నారు. సో చాలా ఎంజాయ్ చేశాను. ఇది క్యారెక్టర్ వైజ్ ప్రవీణ్ సార్ చాలా ప్రిసైజ్ ఉంటారు. నాకు ఆయనకు ఒక లెవెల్ ఉంటుంది. సో ఈ లెవెల్లో ఇంతే కావాలి అనే టైప్లో. సో యా,
ఈ సినిమా నుంచి ఏం నేర్చుకున్నారు?
చాలా నేర్చుకున్నాను సార్. అంటే టేక్అవే సడన్గా ఇప్పుడు చెప్పలేకపోతున్నా కానీ ప్రవీణ్ సార్ ఇన్పుట్స్, విష్ణు సార్ ఇన్పుట్స్ అండ్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు కూడా చాలా నేర్చుకున్నాను. సో
ఓకే, గుడ్ లక్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Shraddha, yeah. So though you mentioned you wanted to try different types of roles and break your stereotype, most of the roles you play are either independent woman or a strong lady in the film, even though you're series kind of.
Yeah.
So obviously people will approach you in that kind of mindset, that even in your interviews you mentioned that the directors are coming to you mentioning that you are the second hero of the film.
Correct.
So obviously that whoever
Even we approached her for the same reason only. We needed a very strong woman in the movie, so we were like, okay, perfect, Shraddha, go for it.
As you yourself like created a shell kind of like that, since you turned to Aryan.
Right.
So how can you expect that comic rapper?
The thing is that with Utene, that kind of reputation was set in stone. Okay, you know, she's an actress. She is more of the relatability undi, you know, Amilo, and she does more realistic roles. She has the scope to perform. So I started getting more serious performance-oriented roles, which I did not mind for the longest time. I have, you know, it has been 10 years actually. In September, I completed 10 years in the industry. I didn't mind all these years. Ippudu chuste, I'm like, what is this? No, but really, I want to change it. Because I have that much scope. Now I'm getting bored of serious films. Make me part of unserious films. No, but you know, your question is very valid. It's something that kept coming to me, and I kept consciously, because they were the better of the lot, so I continued to pick them. And now this is the predicament I'm in. But it's a good predicament. Still, I will try and change it.
But will you be okay to play that kind of a girl who doesn't have any sense in the story?
No, you don't have to do that. It doesn't have to be, super heroine, like strong female lead, or it doesn't have to be dance around the trees. We will find a middle ground. That's why writers are there. That's why we have amazing producers. You know, I'm telling you, we can always find a fantastic
And
middle
that's the
ground.
hardest part as well.
I will make it happen.
మానస ఇంతకు ముందు మాట్లాడుతూ మీ స్పీచ్లో అన్నారు బబ్లీ గర్ల్ నుంచి ఒక డిఫరెంట్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఉంటుంది అని. సో వాట్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ రోల్ ఆర్ అంటే ఏం ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ చేస్తారు మీ రోల్ని, అంటే డిఫరెన్స్ చూసుకున్నట్లయితే?
సో ఇందులో 25 నుంచి 30 ఇయర్స్ దాకా ఏజ్ పీరియడ్లో ప్లే చేసి ఉంటా. సో అవుట్ఫిట్స్ నుంచి మొత్తం ఈ మూవీ స్కేల్కి తగినట్టు మొత్తం మారిపోయి ఉంటుంది. మెచ్యూర్డ్గా ఉంటాను. అండ్ యాజ్ ఐ సెడ్, ప్రవీణ్ గారు ఒక లైన్ మీద యాక్షన్ ఇచ్చేసి ఉంటారు. బికాస్ బబ్లీ అంటే చాలా కొంచెం యాక్టివ్లీ అలా ఇలా ఉంటారు కదా, ఇదైతే టోటల్ డిఫరెంట్. చాలా కామ్గా, రిలాక్స్గా ఉంటుంది, మెచ్యూర్డ్గా.
ప్రవీణ్ గారు జనరల్గా క్రైమ్ స్టోరీస్ అన్నప్పుడు జస్ట్ మనం చూస్తున్నప్పుడు వీళ్ళు కల్ప్రిట్ అనుకుంటూ ఉంటాము. సో కానీ మన మళ్ళీ వేరే వాళ్ళు ఉంటారు. సో ఏమైనా ఈ పాజిటివ్ షేడ్స్లో కొన్ని గ్రే షేడ్స్ ఏమైనా మిక్స్ చేసి ఏమైనా ఉన్నాయా? అండ్ స్టోరీ లైన్ బట్టి చూసుకున్నట్లయితే ఏమైనా యూనిక్నెస్ ఏమైనా చూపించిపోతున్నారా? Sir, actually, when coming to the crime stories, we expect one who is the culprit, but he is not the culprit. But every positive shade have the grey shade in the film. So, any grey shades in the positive characters, or you go through the storyline? When we go through the storyline, what is the uniqueness you show to the audience?
You must have seen the trailer. We have tried to keep it very real. The story happens in 5 days in a very real settings. So the entire treatment is to keep it very real. So all the characters are also very real. So nothing is like white, black. Everything is grey, very human. And even for this villain or the hero and all that, that's the debate that's going to be. Like what is right, what is wrong, who is right, all of that will happen. And exclusivity is actually the thread that we just said, like can a dead man kill? But even when we are putting it out, we know that even then there is other things there. So all that is there, yeah.
When compared to this?
Yeah, so normally, cinematically, we are used to seeing characters wherein, like if it's a serial killer or a psycho, there's a specific physical appearance or like exaggerated performances and all that. But if you look in real life, that's not the case. Like we wouldn't know. Like a lot of the actual serial killers and psychos are very normal, as in like they will have a very basic life. They would have families, and still they will manage to do that. So this actually explores that area, that terrain. So, and one thing is, like if you look at, even though they are like apex predators, that's how they are, no? They have zero empathy. But still, if as actual psychopath is talking to you, he or she will be able to convince you. Like they will talk the language that you understand. If he or she talks to me, they will make me believe that they are right. That is how it is. And you wouldn't realize that. That's how it actually is in real life. That is what we are trying to explore.
Okay.
Yeah.
When compared to these three characters, which is the most favorite character of you?
Oh, okay. Uh, to be fair, I think they are all very interesting characters. Like, say for example, there are deep layers for all characters. Like Naina's character, for me, is actually the audience. It's the audience perspective inside the film. If you look deeply, I can now put it out. You will realize that the villain and the hero are like yin and yang. They are actually the opposite sides of a coin. You wouldn't realize it in the surface, but if you look deeper, there is enough details in each characterizations, the way they are, the mannerisms, everything is. But that's how we won't realize. So for me, all characters are actually extensions of a similar idea. So I can't pick a favorite, but then again, the way they have performed, I think they are all good, but I still have to rate Silva one notch up. This with, I'm sure we all will agree. Yeah.
Harish garu. Vishnu sir. So ఇండస్ట్రీలో యాక్టర్గా ఉండడమే ఆర్ యు అండర్స్టాండ్ ద తెలుగు సార్? ఆ ఇండస్ట్రీలో యాక్టర్గా ఉండడమే చాలా పెద్ద రిస్క్. అలాంటిది ప్రొడ్యూసర్గా మారి మరో రిస్క్ చేస్తున్నారు. సో ఈ రెండు రోల్స్ని ఎలా బ్యాలెన్స్ చేస్తున్నారు?
Life itself is risk, sir. And I think I became a producer only to back Vishnu Vishal, the actor, sir. Because the kind of scripts I do, I never got a producer easily. Rachasan changed 21 producers to get the right producer. Matti Gushti, 6 producers. FIR, 3 producers. So always, you know, I have struggled to get producers. Film like Jiva, I changed 3-4 producers. Only then I got the right producer. So nobody believes in the script because it's very different, very first time. So I had no other option but to become a producer. So it is difficult to balance. It's not easy. But it's also teaching me a lot about cinema. And I think I'm proud and happy that so far the journey is good. FIR was a profitable film for me. After I decided to become a full-fledged producer, it was FIR, Gatta Gushti, and now Aryan. All 3 movies of mine are already profitable films. I mean, Aryan is already profitable, and all 3 movies of mine have been profitable after COVID, which is not easy. I think I'm able to balance it, but at the same time, thanks to my team and my directors who understand to shoot the movie in the right budget in the right way. It is very difficult, challenging, and I'm able to balance both. I don't know how.
So in this struggle life, what kind of support system from the Jwala ma'am?
Yeah, she is very supportive. I think she's the one who pushes me a lot. I sometimes go a little lazy and I say, that's it, I'm tired. And she says, no, don't be tired. It's your time now. Push yourself because content is being appreciated all over the country, all over the world now. Only content is being watched the most. So all these years you were doing it. Now when the time has come, don't be lazy. Push yourself. So she is a big support to me.
Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
Harish garu. Yeah, hi. Hi, sir. So first of all, while you are doing the film, entire film, బేసిక్గా నార్మల్గానే డిఓపి డూసే హార్డెస్ట్ థింగ్స్ అండ్ ఆల్. చాలా వర్క్ ఉంటుంది, డిఫరెంట్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ అన్నీ వాళ్ళకే ఉంటాయి ఫర్ డిఓపి. బై బీయింగ్ ఎ థ్రిల్లర్ సినిమా, వాట్ ఈస్ అ మోర్ ఛాలెంజింగ్ అంటే వాట్ యూ విల్ సే?
Thriller demands much of a visual experience. That is the biggest challenge we have. So it has to be a new experience. Since we have a list of thrillers which has been there all over, we wanted to give a different experience in terms of visual, sound. That is the major part we particularly worked in this film, Aryan. We got a very good support from our producer. So we made sure that this project landed in a right place. We graded this in a better studio. So we got the right visual like what we wanted. So we wanted to create a world. So only then the thriller will get connected to the audience. So glad we achieved that.
Super, sir. All the very best. And Vishnu, sir. Sir, actually...
last question.
Yes. Till now you did many genres. You did romance, you did action, you did thrillers. What is your favorite genre? Means what you will say, sir?
Comedy. I love comedy and I get the least comedy scripts. But whatever I've done in my career, I've clicked. I'm actually, like, I'm enjoying my Gatta Gushti 2 shoot. I'm having so much of fun. And I'm like, oh my God, I was missing comedy. I think I want to do more comedy in the future is what I'm looking at. But comedy is a very difficult movie to, comedy genre is a very difficult genre because if it goes wrong, people will be like, oh my God, what is this? So that's what I'm scared about. Everything else is minimum guarantee. But comedy, you know, if it clicks really big. If it doesn't, it goes flat. So that's why I'm a little scared, but that's my favorite genre.
Super, sir, and all the very best. And Prabhu,
Thank
sir,
you.
one last question for you. Sir, you worked under Gautam sir, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
So is there any Gautam sir essence or flavor in this film?
I'm sure that all that learning would be there. Like even yeah, definitely he's a master craftsman, obviously. And but I think one of the things that I would have picked most is probably the importance he gives to actors. Probably he believes that at the end of the day, no matter what, a scene or whatever works if the actor and that emotion is true and real and works. Then you forget about everything else. That's something which I always believed, and I saw him at work doing that. So probably that would be my biggest lesson from him. Yeah.
All the very best, sir.
Thank you,
Vishnu,
man.
సార్ సార్ మూవీ రిలీజ్ అయిన ముందే అంటే కంప్లీట్లీ బిఫోర్ ద రిలీజ్ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ ప్రమోషన్స్ ఫ్రమ్ అవుట్ సైడ్ మేము చాలా ఎక్కువ మంది ఆరియన్ ఈస్ కంప్లీట్లీ డిఫరెంట్ ఫిలిం. సో హౌ డిడ్ దట్ ప్రమోషన్స్ వెంట్ అవుట్? అంటే మూవీ రిలీజ్ అవ్వకముందే ఒక డిఫరెంట్ వే ఆఫ్ ప్రమోషన్ స్టార్ట్ చేశారా, లేదంటే ఇట్ హ్యాపెన్ బై ద మీమర్స్ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్ ఇన్స్టాలో విచ్ ఇట్ హ్యాపెండ్? సో సినిమా చూడకముందే, సినిమా రిలీజ్ అవ్వకముందే ప్రమోషన్స్ చాలా డిఫరెంట్ వెల్ స్టార్ట్ అయ్యాయి. యూ హ్యావ్ వాచ్ ద మీమ్స్ ఐ థింక్ సో. ఆర్యన్ ఈజ్ అ డిఫరెంట్ ఫిలిం.
Yes, sir. We are very clear, sir. Why? Because we are breaking the template of a serial killer thriller. Template is who did it. When it's a serial killer, maximum it's who did it, or it's a face-off between the killer and the hero. These are the only two ways you have seen. This film already tells you who's the villain, and already the villain is dead. So there is no face-off, no finding out who the villain is. So it is going to be a very different experience. So we wanted to set the mindset of the audiences that this is not going to be your regular. So it was a very challenging thing, because also I'm coming from Ratchasan. So the comparison is obviously going to be there, but it was very difficult because unless we set the mindset, suddenly you'll be taken by surprise, because it's going to be very unique. So that's what I love about cinema, that challenge is thrown at me. I love to take it up and present things differently, but also I want to do the right promotions. Like in Matti Gushti, we never said who the heroine is the actual wrestler. In all our promotions, I was shown as a wrestler. But when the movie came out, the heroine was a wrestler. So like that, in a lot of my movies, I try to hide the unique element. And it sometimes connects with the audience when they watch it in the theater with a surprise. So yeah, it was a conscious decision that we do that here. And now that the thing is out, we are consciously speaking here that the killer is dead, because it's already out. So no point of hiding. But how it happens is the rest of the movie. So I always believe that unique experience is always welcomed, and Telugu audiences love thrillers, and I'm confident that they will have a different experience, but they should come to the theater to watch us, and I'm sure they'll have a very, very different experience.
Last question. So perfect crime story, you have given the tagline. Crime story itself is a perfect thing. So what is the tagline which you are showing perfectness in the film?
Director should explain that.
So that's an extension of probably one of the statements from the villain. The villain makes that statement that this is his perfect crime story. And in some way, he kind of proves it as well in the film. So that's why that tagline, we think, is apt. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much to all the media. Thank you so much to the team of Aryan. We are eagerly waiting for November 7th. Yes, today's RPR was our Vamsi Shekar, and even by YouWe Media. Thank you so much.